live at the BC Children's Hospital, ready to find all about the Child Run that's coming up on Sunday, June 6, 2010. We're supporting this great cause and we hope that you do too. We're here today with Michael Campbell-Burns, the start-finish coordinator of the race and one of their many great volunteers. And he's going to tell us all about this run, aka the fun run that's coming up. What is the history of the Child Run?
The hospital was founded on this location in 1982, and the first Child Run started in 1985, which basically this year it's going to be its 25th year. Childhood cancers is a very big focus in the community, and Child Run was born out of the need to help with the fundraising initiatives to the research for childhood cancers. And over that time of 25 years, the actual event has raised $4.2 million towards the research and treatment of children with these cancers. I've been through the oncology ward before, and you can come out one day and you're like, a few things have gone wrong during the day, and then all of a sudden you go into these wards and you see these children and they're all hooked up to their machines, and you talk to them and they can still bring on a smile on your face. You walk out of there and you don't actually have any problems in your life, and it's a case of just basically holding back tears while you're talking to them because they're showing so much courage. A lot of the focus on of course, is child oncology, but the thing is that with any disease that children can get, health, nutrition is a very key important message that's basically sent through from Child Run. Child Run actually volunteers to go out and we actually speak to children in schools, and we tell them about the event, and we basically tell them about BC Produce, which is a huge supporter of this event, and their original message was the 5 to 10 a day, and which has been their key message to get out into the communities is stay healthy, eat your 5 to 10 vegetables per day, and you can ward off a lot of the diseases. And when you're talking to children, it's a very key thing. It's a key message to get into children, as you would know these days, that basically there's so many other alternatives that they can have for eating. And if you get it with them early and encourage them to eat healthy and to stay fit and healthy, we think that we're basically going a long way as part of our community, concerns to help children.
How's the fundraising going so far?
The figures are basically up, and we're hoping that the event raised $640,000 last year with 4,800 participants. This year we're hoping to get 6,000 participants, and we're looking towards a target of $800,000. This isn't a disease that's going to be cured overnight. It's something that is a community effort that people like myself and other people out there are trying to work towards helping these children. A lot of these children are born healthy and all of a sudden are stricken down with these diseases. So it's not something that is going to be cured tomorrow or the next year. It's an ongoing fight. But with the success rate now that a child that comes into BC Children's Hospital has a very high success rate, nearly 80%, of getting cured of their disease and going into remission after 5 years.
Who are the Wilsons and how are they a part of this year's Child Run?
They actually started a run called the Chips Not Dead Yet, which was basically born out of the idea by Chip Wilson, who was the founder of Lululemon. He wanted to create an event that would give back to Children's Hospital. He has a large family of boys himself, and of course I believe at times, I'm sure that his children have been here at one time or another. He's has a big philanthropy organisation. He helps a lot of different communities, but Children's Hospital is one of those things that he has passion about, and he wanted to help out. This year he's come on board as the naming sponsor for the event, and he's just put it out there to people that basically if they can come out and they can individually fundraise $1,000, that he will match that donation.
Who's this year's child champion?
Logan Johnson is an amazing 12-year-old. Logan was diagnosed in 2005 with cancer, or actually a brain tumour. She's been under chemotherapy and aggressive treatment to treat the disease, and she's actually in remission now. They have their own group called Logan's Angels, and they all dress up for the occasion. Anyway, Logan is the champion child for this year, and she's an amazing child with so much courage. Her whole family comes out, and they have the amazing group, and they're all dressed up, and it's just truly inspiring. And there's so many other cancer survivors actually there on the day. Simran, who is the champion child from last year, will be out there. We create an event that basically is open to all families. It's a great carnival atmosphere. There's so many things for the children to do on the day, but of course the underlying focus of all of this is to help raise the money for the childhood cancers and the oncology unit.
So what's a child run typically like? For those of us who are new this year, what can we expect?
There is such a wonderful atmosphere. It's all lined up with all of the team areas for all of the school teams. You've got people out there doing face painting. You've got a big slide for the children. You've got the clowns going around. You've got music playing. You've got radio stations out here. This year we've actually got the fire department coming out. When you stand there and we actually fire the gun, and to see that many children running off to Queen Elizabeth Park, it blows you away, because like I said, there's no other event this size for children in this city. It just is truly amazing. When I first came on board, and they turned and they said, would you like to come onto the committee for this event? And I went, oh, okay then. I said, well, I get paid for a lot of different events. And they went, oh no, this is all volunteer work. And I went, really? And now I understand why. The biggest reward that you can ever get in life is to see the smiles on these children's faces. You can't describe it.
What can you say to our Cruise Connection clients and those of us who want to support? What can you say to encourage them to come out?
Please come out and see this event. It is truly one of the most amazing Sunday mornings that you can ever spend in your life. To see this many children out here participating and having fun, and to also see the children who are childhood recoverers of this disease out there supporting the event also. It is truly inspiring, and if you can give your time and also donate towards these children. I don't actually have children myself, but I live through the children that I see at this hospital, and you can't put a price on the time and the small amount of giving that you can do to help this wonderful cause.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much for your time.